We'll start in a cross-legged seated position today with some breath work to start class. So find whatever is comfortable for you and lay your hands down. We'll do palms down on the knees today. Just take one breath in through the nose and sigh it out, letting go everything that's happened in the day before this moment. Take another breath in through the nose. Sigh it out completely. Checking in with your spine. Not too relaxed, but not too strict. With eyes closed, imagine as if there's a light hovering above your head. Your spine is gently reaching up to touch this light. Shoulders drop away from the earlobes. Lower belly hugs in just barely. Relaxing in the hip flexors. Starting to watch your breath, becoming an observer of your own breath. Seeing it pulling in through the nostrils, exiting through the nostrils. Allowing it to be smooth or choppy, vibrating, whatever it is at this moment. Placing no judgment on the breath. Noticing your chest rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. We'll begin our Ujjayi breathing here. Ujjayi meaning victorious breath in Sanskrit. As you draw the breath in through the nose, feel a slight constriction at the back of the throat, almost making a snoring sound. And as you exhale, pressing the air out through the nose, imagining you could fog up a mirror in front of you. This breath will become audible. It may remind you of the sound of waves crashing upon Lake Michigan's shores, or maybe it reminds you of wind blowing through the treetops. Inhaling and exhaling, continuing to breathe. Now, as you breathe here, I'd like you to think of a quality you'd like to obtain by the end of this class. Why is it that you showed up on your mat today? Were you thinking you needed to feel relaxed? Maybe you needed a little bit more strength. Maybe you feel that you need an hour to find a little more freedom within your body. Find one word. Continue to breathe. And now, to change this one word into our sankalpa, our intention for practice today, say the words I am, bringing this quality into the present moment. I am strength. I am free. I am relaxed. Know that you always have access to these qualities that you seek. And bring this idea of your sankalpa with you throughout our practice today. There'll be a few moments where I'll remind you to bring yourself back to this thought. When you're ready, start to flutter your eyes open, gently taking in the light of the room. Noticing your seat where it connects to your mat. Continuing to breathe in and out. Start with some gentle twisting. Relax your arms down to the sides. Taking an inhale, reach your arms all the way up above you. Connecting the hands up above, fingertips energetically pointing up. As you exhale, twisting over to the right. Left hand comes to the knee. Take a breath in to grow a little taller through the spine. And as you exhale, twist a little deeper, including the head and the eyes, looking over the shoulder. Breathing in brings us back to center, connecting the hands. Exhale over to the left, bringing right hand to the knee. With an inhale, growing the spine taller. Exhale, twisting deeper, seeing if you can look over the shoulder, remaining tall. Inhale, bring that back up to center. As you exhale, release the right hand down to the mat and stretch over to the right. Fingertips of the left hand energetically pointing on the diagonal, connecting all the way down to your hip. One long line, opening up the side body and breathing. Option to look up towards your hand. And with an inhale, come up to center. Connect the hands. Exhale, release the left hand down, stretching over. Energy through the right fingertips. Sinking the right hip down towards your mat. Inhale, coming up through center. Exhale, release your hands in front of you. Start to walk yourself down, taking your time. Maybe you come to forearms. Maybe you're feeling a little bit free already in your low back, and you can walk your arms out longer, eventually releasing the forehead down. As you breathe in, constricting the back of the throat. As you breathe out, making a sound like the wind through the treetops. Sending the breath like an arrow to a target to any point that feels a little extra stiff. Allowing the back muscles to surrender to gravity, melting closer and closer down towards the earth. Take a look at your hands and start to walk your hands over to the right. Maybe laying left hand on top of right, and then allow the head to fold once more down. Sending some energy diagonally back into the left hip. Looking at the hands, curling all the way through center, over to the opposite side, laying right hand on top of left, and folding. Breathing in fully, exhaling fully, slowly peeling the layers, opening up the body, gently guiding the fascia, the connective tissue, and the muscles open with our breath. Looking at the hands, coming back through center, one more fold forward. Noticing if it feels any bit deeper this time. Drawing in a long breath, start to stack your hands, coming up towards center. Moving into a tabletop position, wrists will be underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, setting up for some gentle cow and cat. Hugging the lower belly up into the spine for a slight engagement of the core. Inhale, drop the belly down, look up with the eyes, tailbone curls up for cow. Exhale to cat, press through shins and hands, high arch of the back, look at the belly button. Inhale to cow, long breath, drawing it in. Exhale to cat. See if you can come a little bit taller. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Coming back to a neutral tabletop. Thread the needle as max. Press into the left hand. Inhale as the right fingertips reach up. As you exhale, guiding the arm between the left and right. The left hand and left knee. Sinking hips back. Maybe you want to crawl the fingertips out on the left arm. Gently resting the right side of your head on the mat. Breathing into the upper back. The upper back can store many emotions, including frustration, sometimes even embarrassment or shame. If you're noticing any of these emotions popping up when we go deeper into the shoulder blades, try not to attach yourself to it, but allow them to work their way out. Return the left hand under the shoulder. Inhale, reach up with the right hand. As you exhale, plant the right hand opposite side. Pressing into the right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches tall. Exhale, diving the left arm through. Releasing the left temple to the ground. Walking the fingertips out on the right side. Breathing in between the shoulder blades. Imagining you can create space between the vertebrae, all while maintaining a gentle neck. Turn your right arm underneath the shoulder. Inhale, reach the fingertips of the left hand high. Exhale, plant it down. Downward facing dog is next. Walk your hands forward, tuck your back toes. With an inhale, lift the knees just a little off the mat. Slight core engagement. As you exhale, press into the hands and feet, send your hips high. Taking whatever ritual you need here to get into the pose. Maybe bending one knee and straightening the opposite and switching. Remembering to hold on to the breath. And finding stillness. Knowing that you can have a slight bend in your knees here. It's pretty early on for our hamstrings. Breathing in. Exhale it out. Breathing in. Exhale it out. Checking in with your neck. If it feels tight, nod your head and shake it no. Now, with a deep breath and a deep bend into the knees, look at your hands. As you exhale, walk your feet up towards your hands, folding forward in ragdoll, grabbing onto opposite elbows. If you would like, you can shake side to side. It might feel good just to allow the pull of the fingertips on your elbows to draw you closer to the earth. Taking whatever bend in the knees you need. Sending your hips up high. Release your arms down. Next breath in, halfway lift. Lifting up, finding a long spine. Fingertips can caress the shins. Lower belly is hugging in. Exhale, fold forward, release the head. Another halfway lift on the inhale, breathing in. Exhale, let the air go and fold. This time with a long breath in, drop the hips slightly, start to stack the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Last thing to rise will be the head, then the arms reaching all the way up, fingers touch. Exhale, bringing hands to heart center, feeling your connection of feet to mat. If you are gripping in the front of your hips, allow that to release and your hips to travel just about a millimeter back. Close your eyes here or softly gaze over your fingertips in Samasthiti, standing at attention pose, reminding yourself of your sankalpa, the quality you would like to attain in class. Bringing it into the present moment with the words, I am. Release your hands down to your sides, setting up for our sun salutations. We'll take 3 rounds of them very slowly. Inhale, reach your arms up tall. Exhale, carve down to your heart center, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step out to your high plank. Holding for just a moment, hugging the belly button in. Release your knees and untuck your toes. On an exhale, bending the elbows, coming all the way down onto your belly for 3 gentle cobras, hugging the elbows into the sides. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, release everything down. Inhale, once more, gentle baby cobra. Exhale, down. I know I said once more, but we'll do another. Inhale, lifting the chest up. See if you can float the hands up, squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold it down. On an inhale, find your tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend into your knees. Look where you're going. Step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Ride your breath to the tip top. Exhale, pour the air out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step out to high plank. High to low plank, chaturanga is next. Shift forward. As you exhale, bend the elbows halfway down, flip to the tops of the feet. Inhale, up to upward facing dog, straight elbows. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend into the knees, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive, up to Tadasana, touch the fingers. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, moving through chaturanga or knees down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, hips high, 2, 1. Next breath in, lift the right leg behind you, press the heel back towards the wall, toes face down. Exhale, step your right foot through between your hands, release your back knee, untuck the toes. With an inhale, lift the right fingertips up tall for a twist. If you would like a deeper stretch, bend into the back knee, reach back towards your left foot, grabbing onto the toes if it's available. Release the grip. Arm goes up high. Exhale, right hand comes to the inside of the foot. Toe heel the right foot out to the side of the mat for some lizard action here. Making sure that we're pressing into the hands so that we're not collapsing the neck down, but lifting up. Staying here. Or if you would like a deeper hip opener for the right side, coming onto the pinky side edge of the foot. If you would like it even deeper, you're always welcome to go down to the forearms. Breathing. If you've gone down to the forearms, come back up to tall arms, return your foot down to the mat, toe heel it back to the center. Half split will be next. Take an inhale to send the heart forward, deepening the stretch of the left leg. Exhale, press the hips back, straighten the front leg, toes curl up, forehead releases. Breathing in, exhaling, clearing the channels with our breath, providing our body with fresh oxygen. Inhale, coming forward, plant the hands, plant the back toe, lift up through the foot. As you exhale, taking a vinyasa or moving straight back to downward facing dog. The vinyasa is the high to low plank to the upward facing dog, just so you're aware. Left side. Inhale, left leg rises, press the heel back, toes face down. Exhale, step your foot through, release your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale for a twist, left arm rises. Again, if you would like to deepen it, bending through the back leg, reaching back for your foot, looking over the shoulder. Releasing the grip of the foot. Arm comes up into the inside of the left foot, toe heel the foot out. Coming to the outside pinky edge of the foot if you would like a deeper stretch. And one level deeper, down onto the forearms. Breathing in, exhaling. Noting any kind of emotional response that comes up in the body. We store so much in our hips. Let that fade out of you. Do not attach. Returning the foot down, coming up onto tall arms. Setting up for our half split. Inhale to reach the heart forward, deepening the front hip stretch. Exhale, press the hips back, toes curl up, straighten the leg. Forehead releases towards the knee. Again, sending the breath to these tight spots like an arrow to a target. Inhale, draws us back forward, hands plant, back toes plant, lift up with the leg. As you exhale, moving through chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step your foot through. Crescent lunges next. Staying on the bottom onto the back foot or lowering the back knee. Inhale, reaching arms up tall. Pinkies curl in towards each other, opening up the chest and the back, pressing the thigh bone back, dropping the heel a little closer to earth. Lower belly continues to hug in and up. As we fold forward, arms airplane back, hovering above the thigh. Inhale, reach it back up tall. Exhale, airplane the arms. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, warrior two. Find your way into the pose. Hips might need a little bending. Eventually reaching the arms out actively to a high capital T position. Keeping a bend in the front knee. Making sure that the knee is hugging over to the pinky side edge, not dipping into the middle. Setting your gaze over your right fingertips. Side angle is next. As you exhale, right hand comes to the inside of the foot, onto the ankle, maybe the shin. Elbow can also rest on the knee. Left fingertips reach straight up. Lower belly still engaging. On your next inhale, come back up to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, bring the foot, taking a flow, or meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Crescent lunges next. Inhale, reach up tall. Making sure that the hips are even, maybe inviting the left hip back, right hip forward. Airplaning the arms on the exhale, holding it forward. Inhale up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale up. Exhale to warrior two. Find your feet. Wrists are pulling in opposite directions. Finding an expansion across the entire chest and back. Side angle is next. Exhale, folding. On the inhale, back up to warrior two. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Moving through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Taking a moment to rest here. Inhale to your high plank. Drop the knees, child's pose. Toes come together, knees are wide. Send the hips back. Relax the forehead. It might feel good to reach the palms of the hands, the back of the neck. Might give you a little bit more stretch to the triceps. And in your own time, coming through tabletop, find your way back to downward facing dog. Maybe at this point in class, you can press your thigh bones back a little bit more. Hands press into the earth. Send the hips up taller. Take a breath in and lift the right leg behind. Exhale, step the right foot through. Inhale's warrior two, spin the back foot down, circle the arms up. Plant the hands on the hips. Inhale to straighten the front leg, turning all 10 toes to face the long side edge of your mat. Prasarita is next. Inhale, draw the elbows back, heart reaches up. As you exhale, folding forward, weight coming into the toes. Release your hands down. You can either feed your arms through your legs, pulling yourself closer to the earth, or if you would like, you can wrap your arms, your hands rather, around the outsides of your ankles. Pressing into the pinky side edge of the feet. It's easy to allow that to pop up in Prasarita. Breathing fully, listening to the sound of your breath as it mimics nature. We often separate ourselves from nature when we really are a part of it. Plant your hands underneath your head. Inhale, come to a flat back. As you exhale, turning our toes, face the front, spinning on our toes. Exhale, press it back to downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step the foot through. Warrior two is next. Spin the back foot down. Inhale, circle the arms up. Plant hands on hips. Turn all 10 toes. Face the outside edge of your mat. Now this time, taking a bind. Bringing arms behind you, interlacing. You can also take a towel, blanket, anything if your shoulders feel tight today. Drawing the knuckles down to open the shoulders. Inhale, heart reaches up taller. Exhale, taking the bind with you as you fold forward. Weight into the toes. Allow the shoulders to continue to open overhead. Maybe one day we'll know someone whose shoulders go all the way over. I am far from that. Knowing that you can release the bind at any point. Continuing to press the outside edges of your feet down. Skandasana will be next. Bend deeply into the right foot. Left toes curl up to face the ceiling. Here you can use hands to press you up. You can bring hands to prayer position. Or if you're feeling very open today and would like to try a bind, take the right arm and wrap it around the outside of your right shin. Left arm comes around your back, reaching for fingertips for a hold. Actively pressing out through the left heel. Release your hands down to the earth, guide your hips up. Shake the hips out side to side before we shift over to the left. Taking a breath in. Exhale, deeply bend into the left. Right toes pop up. Hands might find a different mudra on this side. There is no good or bad in where you are in your practice. Hands find the earth. Press the hips up tall, shaking side to side. On your exhale, turn all toes to the front, then step the right foot back, right foot up to the front for a forward fold. Taking gorilla pose, maybe you want to make your feet a little bit wider, as wide as hip width distance. Then sliding the hands, palms under feet. Elbows bend out to draw the upper body closer to the earth. Chest reaching, desiring to be closer to the thighs. Breathing in and exhaling. Releasing the grasp. Take an inhale to a halfway lift and exhale, fold it forward. Guiding the hips slowly down to the earth, coming onto our seat. Extend the legs out long in front. Dandasana, staff pose. Now this here is where if you would like a little extra cushion underneath the knees, you can slide a blanket or a pillow, block, whatever you have. Inhale, reach the arms up tall. As you exhale, arms, fingertips reach towards the feet, maybe landing at ankles, shins, wherever they are today. And also releasing the forehead. Breathing into the small of the back, the calves, hamstrings, actively pressing through the heels. Allowing the body to fight through the discomfort to find relief. Couple more breaths. As you inhale, start to stack the spine up top, bringing the feet planting down, then lowering your spine down onto your mat. Knees reaching up. Give yourself a moment just to feel the spine release into the mat. Then inhale, bring the right ankle, place it on top of the left knee, sending energy out through the right heel. Maybe this is where you stay. If you would like a deeper hip opener, invite the left leg in, wrapping your arms around your left shin. Maybe then rock side to side to find that spot in your right hip. Once you've found that little golden treasure place, stay there and breathe. Continue to press out through the right heel to protect your knee. Breath can become a little more natural here at this point in class. This is our opportunity to start to prepare for our final resting position in Shavasana, those blissful ending moments in class. And as you exhale, release the grip. Return the left foot down, the right foot down, taking a moment to wash the knees right and left. And then setting up for the other side. Inhale, bringing the left ankle onto right knee. Pressing out through the left heel. Inviting the right leg in if you would like a deeper hip opener. Hugging the shin in, rocking side to side until you find that Goldilocks spot that wants to open. Sending oxygen to the stiffness. Offering it the gift of your prana, your life force energy. And exhale, release the grasp. Return the left foot down, washing the knees side to side. We'll do this supine twist next. Invite the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around the shins, hugging them in. And as you exhale, open the arms out to a high capital T position. Or if you would like, cactus the elbows, bending them, making a goalpost. Breathe in. As you exhale, release the knees over to the left. If you would like a deeper twist, look out over the right shoulder if it feels okay on your neck. Giving the internal organs a nice massage. Helping your body to digest any food that might still be inside you from your meals earlier. As you inhale, come back through center. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, knees drape over to the right. Head can look over the left shoulder. Allowing the body to fully relax into the twist. Making sure there's no extra tension in your neck. And with the breath in, come back through center, hug the knees in once more. Grabbing onto the outsides of feet, opening up for a happy baby. Feel free to rock side to side if that helps you. Or finding stillness, pressing hands into feet, drawing elbows and knees closer to the earth for a gentle hamstring stretch. And releasing the grasp, allowing legs to find the length of your mat. Arms coming out to the sides of your mat as we find our way into our final position. Allowing the head to relax onto your mat, feeling the point of connection. Rock your head gently from side to side. Then finding stillness, allow your inner eye to find its way to the third eye center, which sits just behind the center of your forehead, between your eyebrows. Take a breath in here and allow the space to open gently, relaxing the forehead. I'll be guiding you through a body scan, and I'll move a little bit quickly. The space here in Yoga Nidra will feel almost like sleeping, but try to allow your consciousness to continue to listen to my voice as you rest. Taking a breath in. Exhale to become 5% more relaxed into your mat. Bring your mind's eye to the bridge of your nose, tip of your nose, your eyes as they rest heavily in the sockets. Your right cheek, left cheek, top and bottom lip, your chin, right ear, inside the center of your mind, left ear, top of skull, back of skull, across the front and back of your neck to your collarbones, resting gently and widely, to your shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearm, wrists, backs of hands, palms of hands, thumb, pointer fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, pinky fingers, energy resting at the tips of each finger, back up through the wrists, elbows, shoulders, resting in your heart center, breathing in here, exhaling to become 10% more comfortable. Imagine resting at your heart center is a flower bud, not yet bloomed. As you breathe in, you feed it the energy to open. Each breath in, allowing the flower to bloom, little by little. Notice its color. Notice the texture of its petals and of its leaves. Breathing in, watching it grow. Exhaling, becoming 5% more relaxed into your mat. Within your next 3 breaths, allow the flower to reach its full bloom. And repeat to yourself your Sankalpa for class. I am. Now allow the vision of this flower to fade from your thoughts, drawing your focus down past your ribs, into your belly, past your belly button, into your hips, across your thighs, to your knees, through your shins and calves, to your ankles, pausing here to feel the spaciousness inside your ankles. Taking a breath in, feeding them with air. Moving to the tops of your feet, soles of your feet, big toes, first toes, second toes, third toes, pinky toes, energy lying at the tips of each toe. Moving back up through your ankles, knees, hips, past your lower belly, belly button, across your ribs, resting once more in heart center. Breathing in here, exhaling. Bringing into your mind's eye a special person in your life. Whether this is a friend, a family member, someone from your past, whoever it is, picture their face as if they were standing right in front of you. Notice the qualities, the colors of their eyes, their skin tone, the way they wear their hair. And if you can imagine, notice their scent. Imagine you are holding the flower that has bloomed inside your heart. And imagine a quality you think that this person would like to bring into their life. Bringing it into the present moment with the words, you are hope, you are love, you are stability. Offer this to the person while handing them the flower from your heart. Notice the expression upon their face as they receive this gift of love from you. And allow that emotion to fill your own heart. Allowing the vision of this person to fade from your thoughts as you rest here for a few more blissful moments in Shavasana. wherever you have floated, start to bring your awareness back into the room. Feeling no pressure to move. Deepening your breath. Connecting it back to your body in the present moment. Perhaps noticing sensation in your fingertips and toes. Gently waking up with small wiggles. Allowing the sensation to build and grow throughout your body. Eventually reaching your arms above your head, pointing through your toes, taking a full body stretch and a deep breath in. And as you exhale, turning over onto your right side, cradling your head on your bicep, using it as a pillow. Resting here with eyes closed. One last time, bringing your attention to your sankalpa. Starting with the words, I am. Repeat your sankalpa to yourself 3 times. And moving gently with eyes closed, start to press yourself up to a cross-legged seated position, just like we started class. Hands can come to a prayer mudra, pressing together at heart center. Taking a moment here to release any stale air from your lungs. Breathing in. Exhaling through an open mouth. Once more, breathing in. Exhaling through an open mouth. Feeling the effects of the yoga. Draw your thumbs up to the third eye center of your forehead. Breathing in. As you exhale, gently bowing forward. Namaste.